There we go. We're live.
Let's see.
My goodness. We got a full chat already.
I know. I'm trying to catch up, and there's just so much. So, hello, everybody.
Cam Patton says he'll be back. Mind and Body Co. Southern Ohio Prepping. Boots and Bounty Homestead. Got a wedding coming up this weekend. So that's cool. Congratulations to the couple. Big Dreams Homestead, Tinker's Wife. Built on the Rock Homestead.
Patty said it's the Brett and Amy hour.
All the Things Acres. Hey, Dawn. Shelly's here. I think that's everybody so far.
So far, yeah. All right.
So as you can see, we're here. We're live.
My list.
Oh, Boots and Bounty says I sew for the public as a side hobby. That's cool.
Hey, Lisa.
Hey, Lisa.
Thank you, Dawn. My birthday was this past Monday.
Arthur, hello.
And
Southern Blessed.
I got my salmon for my birthday.
We have a lot to talk about tonight.
Okay,
so we're
Patty.
just going to give people a few more minutes to come strolling in. We do have some announcements, some good news, some bad news, all kinds of stuff. We want to catch you guys up. Obviously, some good news is we're here. We didn't get affected by Hurricane Ida, hardly at all. Where to begin, Homestead?
Kate's not in here yet.
No, Kate.
Kate had a birthday.
Yeah,
Kate had a birthday on Tuesday. So when she gets here, you guys be sure to take some time and wish her a happy birthday. And who else was it? Dawn. Country Girls was Wednesday.
I'm not saying that.
Oh, that cracks me up.
That's funny. Hey, Wendy.
I think that they were in Sean's live.
Were they?
I think so.
That one's going to be hard to say.
Because I've heard it before.
Out loud. Oh, Lisa said the hurricane wasn't nice to her area last night.
You must be up in the New York area.
Yeah, so this is the hurricane that would not die. I'm seeing on the news.
Don't even say that.
So,
because I've seen them go out into the oblivion and swing back around and giddy up again. Nuh-uh.
Yeah. So the remnants of Hurricane Ida. I saw it today. I don't know if it was today or yesterday. I saw that up in the New England area. It caused major flooding in New York
and
tornadoes in New Jersey,
Maryland.
Yeah, it's just a mess.
I think, guys, I think it actually killed more people up north than it did so far here.
Yeah, I believe so. I believe you're right.
The death total, I think, so far right now in Louisiana from Hurricane Ida is 9. And the ones from, I think it's New York and Maryland and New Jersey, I think theirs was 41. But I think a lot of theirs had to do with the crazy flash flooding that came up.
Yeah. Ed, hello and welcome. This Hurricane Ida skirted us to the east. It missed us, thankfully.
Oh, Max said Patty's working him like a dog, so he'll be in and out.
Oh, poor Mac. Another casualty of the storm.
Someone in New Jersey reported 7 inches in 4 hours.
Yikes. That's crazy.
Wow. Philadelphia. That was the other one.
Wendy, aren't you in Nova Scotia? Says we got an enormous amount of rain here today from Ida.
My goodness.
Right? Oh, Ed says hello everyone in chat. That's what I say when I'm on my phone and I just cannot individually tell everybody hi. So Ed must be mobile.
So now Mac is his own dog.
All right, so sad news. Let's go ahead and get the sad news out of the way. I know. My training chief at the Lake Charles Fire Department, Chief Ken Brown. You may have seen him in our chats sometimes as Beagle Family Fun.
And his son.
And his son Braden, who is
Be Mr. McCool.
Be Mr. McCool in the chat. Yeah. Sometimes they're moderators for our chat. Ken is who we have been asking for prayer for cancer. He asked us not to say. And now he doesn't have a choice anymore. He's cancer won. And Friday morning, he'll be laid to rest.
He passed away Friday night.
This coming Friday morning, he'll be laid to rest. So, sad day, but we, we as Christians, we take solace in the fact that we will meet again. So, I see Drops came in, and Deb Lewis, and Arkansas Living, and Amy. I struggle with your last name, Amy. Boadu. I hope that's right. Who else did I see? I saw someone else. If I missed you, just wave.
For those of you that were at the Bayou Bash in 2019.
Heirloom Permaculture made it before 8 o'clock.
Ken helped a lot with the Bayou Bash, and he was present for the Bayou Bash in 2019.
Allison and Hans. Yeah, for the Bayou Bash, we had. I had a video, a little side video. We had the whole thing live streamed. But we had a little side video where Beagle Family Fun met Single Dad Homesteading, and there was it was a fun meeting of the two, because they are both veterans. So anyhow, it was cool.
And they really hit it off too.
Yeah.
And even dressed alike without knowing it.
Monty is here. Yeah, they dressed almost exactly alike.
That was crazy.
All right, so moving on. What else we got? I had this whole list. I didn't write any of it down. I had this whole list of things.
That's why you're not going to remember them.
I started vacation, so I'll be off for 2 weeks.
Ken was an Army medic. I don't know what Chris is.
I think Chris at Single Dad Homesteading was in the Army as well.
I think so, but I don't want to offend anybody. But I know that Ken was a medic in the Army, and
yeah, and he was the main one too that would give us the medical training for the fire department and stuff. So that torch has been passed. In fact, I re-upped my CPR certification Tuesday, 2 days ago. So, which is a great thing to have if you're talking about prepping or homesteading. If you live in the country and it takes a while for ambulance to get there. CPR certification, basic first aid, those are great skills to have. Marina, we are still alive.
The hurricane actually didn't hit here. We were expecting 60, 70 mile an hour winds and may have gotten 30. It was a little gusty.
Right.
But I don't think we got much rain.
Let me see.
If any.
Let me see if I can show you.
What are you doing?
Because I've got Louisiana right here. Okay.
Oh.
The hurricane spun up up here. Okay, we're way over here where the little red dot is. I don't know if you can see that, but the hurricane was way over here. What? Wait, right, way over here. Okay, so all of this area here,
It basically
the whole toe of the boot.
the toe of the boot.
Those are the people that need PREP.
Hey guys, I live in Livingston Parish. I passed right over my home.
Oh my goodness.
Without power, lots of damage, 125-mile-an-hour winds. Thankfully, I'm a prepper.
Amen. It's good to hear from you.
Definitely
good to know that you're
praying.
Okay.
And
those preps are going to keep you busy, keep you going.
There are supplies from this area headed your way pretty much daily from different groups. I know we brought a carload of stuff today to one of the groups that's going out. I think she said they're leaving out Saturday.
Something like that. We made a donation. We made a donation of items today. We're going to make a monetary donation as well. And if you're interested, if you want to know how can I help, we're going to be talking about that tonight too. So stand by. We're going to be leading you to potential organizations if you want to make some donations, some organizations that'll be volunteering in the area. I ask that you don't give us money tonight. If that is what you choose to do, then get with me privately after the stream. If you want to send money through us, we'll make sure it gets where it needs to go. But I would much prefer that people give directly to
I got it, Patty.
The organizations that are helping. So let's see. Cajun Homestead is here. Christy Betts.
Guys, when we got hit by Laura last year, supplies came in, prayers came in, just in abundance from all over the place.
It was.
You got to see
amazing. Danny and
Leslie
from Scratch Made Homestead.
I was bummed. I missed out on them, but
they loaded up their Jeep with their own personal preps or stuff from their preps and brought it over to the fire station and made donations. LJT Mini Homestead in Connecticut.
Right. I'm from Connecticut.
In Thibodeau.
Oh.
Son and daughter-in-law in Oh my goodness.
They survived.
Good. I'm glad they survived. I'm sure they've got.
Can I send money through snail mail?
A road of recovery.
Lisa, if you have me on Facebook, send me a messenger and let me know when you send it so that I'll know about when to check the PO box. Our PO box is listed on our about page. I know that.
There you go. Kathy's on top of it. Thank you, Kathy.
And
stores.
I will definitely get that to where it's going.
To Louisville. Sinlaw, if you don't know, Sinlaw is short for Central Louisiana.
If it's a check or whatever, you could make it out to me or Brett. Don't make it out to Broussard Homestead because
no, we don't have
a checking account or anything for that. Just get with me on Facebook Messenger. Yeah, we'll work some things out. If you need to send money that way, I will definitely make sure it gets to where it needs to go.
Naturally NC, good to see you, D. Hope things are going well. Naturally NC, that's D from obviously North Carolina. She is a nurse who is fighting a mandate. You understand what I'm saying? So I'd like to know how that's going.
Wait. It's actually kind of cool getting to test my preps. My husband is offshore in the Atlantic. 1 week area for me is I should have had my husband teach me how to use a chainsaw. There you go. And see, that's one thing we learned with Laura last year. We were able to really use our preps, see what worked. Where did we need to change things? Yeah, I wouldn't have known how to use a chainsaw either. But lucky for us, we don't have very many trees here. So, I mean.
I agree, Drops.
What? Where?
Drops Family
Oh,
Garden.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Yep. It took me a minute because for whatever reason, everything shows up green.
Yeah, I don't know why your computer's doing
I don't know.
that. One thing that we learned from Laura, first of all, hurricanes hit in the summer. It's freaking hot.
It's brutal. Yeah.
And you struggle to have any AC. Anyway, point is, when it's so hot, you don't want to be cooking. So in your preps, if you have ready to eat meals like canned, like we do spaghetti and meatballs and raviolis.
Soups.
Soup, yeah.
Stuff that you can just pop the can, just open and eat.
And open it. It makes for
I would have preferred peanut butter sandwiches than to heat up this house any further than what it was.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not going to win any awards, that's for sure, but it's going to give you the nutrition you need without making you hotter.
Right.
Where you can just keep working because it's tons of work for weeks. What's up, Harvey?
One thing, keep ice on hand. If you can get your hands on ice and keep it in a cooler, just having something cold to drink when you're getting really hot,
Mr. Courtney.
I lived off tuna sandwiches for the past 5 months. Oh.
Lori says she's got flannel on because it's cold there.
Oh, well. You want to trade? I think the heat index today was 108.
I can't wait to wear flannel.
Right? Someone suggested filling the washing machine with ice to keep things cool. That's absolutely fill the ice, the washing machine with ice, and you can put drinks and stuff down in it.
No, a washing machine. I haven't tried this. I haven't tried it, but a washing machine. It doesn't have the insulation like a cooler does, like an ice chest. So I don't imagine the ice would last long, but because it's got the drain hose and all, it's not going to make a mess. It's not likely to make a mess.
Right. We've got an ice machine that we can plug into the generator. We fill it up often and it works. That's amazing. Yeah. Today I made sun tea and sun-baked granola bars.
120 degrees shower from my solar camping shower.
Wow.
See, that's something that we're
lacking.
We were different. Oh, excuse me. Sorry.
I liked a cold shower.
Yeah, we needed a cold shower.
During the hurricane.
Yeah. John.
Read it.
Oh. Yeah, well, let's not forget I drank pickle juice, so you would come see me, and here we are.
Oh, it's been a while, yeah.
Almost a year and a half later, and still no show. Matt and Sarah are here.
Countertop ice machine from Walmart's maybe $60.
Huh. All right.
Well, Ellie, see, we have an ice maker in the refrigerator, and with the generator, we can run the refrigerator. So.
Yeah, as long as you've got water coming in, because that's remember that's a utility as well that can get messed up because as the trees fall, large trees, the roots can pull up the water mains, which happens.
Actually, you can buy on Amazon. It's called Reusable Ice. They're plastic ice cubes.
Oh, okay.
And you can toss them in a drink. They're made so they don't water down your drinks. Guys, I really don't care at that point. When you're hot, you're hot. But these, if your ice maker doesn't work, you can stick them back in the freezer and refreeze.
Wait, Revenge of Pinball? Is this a third channel pinball? I didn't know about this one. Whatever the case, welcome. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're on the west side of the state. The hurricane hit the east side, so yeah.
Lori said she's okay. No trees fell here, just flooding. We have reusable ice, but honestly, it wasn't worth the money. Well,
yeah, I understand. I understand the interstates, the interstate roads are clear now and passable.
they're open. However, they are restricting some traffic to certain areas.
Still got to be careful. Yeah, some roads still have water on them.
Some roads are washed out.
Some roads,
And
I'm sure,
gone,
still
yeah.
have debris on them. I knew it was that way
Thank
over
you,
here
Kathy.
last year. Kate, hey, good to see you. I'm just glad you made it.
Where do you see Kate? Oh, never mind. See, everything is freaking green.
Simple preparedness. Hello, Brett.
Oh man. Kate, no worries that you're late.
No, don't worry about that.
I was just starting to worry that something was wrong because I haven't heard from you. So
Third backup just in case.
God.
Pinball is edgy, guys. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but it's entertainingly edgy though.
Oh yeah. North Shore Preparedness. I think I've heard that name before.
Isn't he in Alaska?
No. Whoa.
I'm picking at you, Sean.
A well and stored over 300 gallons.
Yeah, I know. I know
Nice.
you've been busy. Kate. Cajun Homestead said Port of I-10 in Baton Rouge closes at 7 p.m. for Highline work. Yeah, I did see that. They're working on some of the power lines.
I won't be up that late, Harvey. Sorry. I used to be a night owl. He says Gray Man's doing a birthday celebration tonight. Oh wait, 10:30 Eastern. That's only 9:30 here. So
are you gonna be up because we gotta go get Abby at 9?
Yeah, Mike could do that.
North Shore Preparedness. Never heard of his channel. No, I like picking at Sean.
Let's see what else we got.
Sean, if you ever watch Sean's channel, get into his live chat and have him say the word pasta.
Pasta.
He says pasta.
It's a Canadian thing.
I'm in Canuckistan.
Yeah. Also Tuesday afternoon, man, you talk about the Lake Charles Fire Department ran like crazy all over the city because there was a pop-up storm just popped up out of nowhere. It was not the hurricane, but it acted like it. And just a small pinball I have not heard. It's just popping in on all his channels. Whatever. That's cool. What was I saying?
I don't know because I wasn't listening.
Oh man. Oh yeah, the storm that hit Lake Charles Tuesday. Hey Gossmania, let us know that you're doing well. I hope so. I mean, obviously you're here, so so yeah, we were running all over the city. There was fire alarms and limbs down on power lines.
Your truck had what, four?
There was
four
a car
calls back to back.
Yeah, 4 calls back to back. Like we'd leave one and she'd call us to go to another. So yeah, there's 15 trucks total in the city. 15 on-duty trucks with crews on them, and they were all 15 of them were running just all over, trying to take care of people, and it lasted probably a good hour that we were running like that. There was up to 7 calls, 7 emergency calls going on at once.
I'm really
with one dispatcher.
Yeah, I'm really glad I'm not a
one dispatcher. Simple Grower, hello, good to see you. Hardneck Farms, a Fishes and Loaves life.
Wendy at Hardneck Farms had elderberries for sale today, and she was sold out fast.
Oh, I bet. Yeah, elderberry is a hot commodity right now. You know it is because Walmart jumped on the bandwagon.
Right.
The pharmaceutical companies started to making stuff with elderberry a few years ago. So of course, they know it works. $10.8. What are you 10.8ing? What are you talking about here? Where are you going? 10.8 means en route. You coming? All right. Anyhow.
Why all the emergencies? Was it the traffic passing through? No, there was a pop-up storm that came in, and there was
nasty little storm.
Yeah, it was just tree down, power line down.
Thank you, Anne Marie. That's the next thing we need to talk about. How did the storm affect the wild animals? No word on that yet.
Awesome.
They don't talk about that.
Living a road life. I got my elderberry kit from your Etsy store this week. I thought that's who that was, and I couldn't. Yeah, I had a moment.
Okay, so let's get into Heartland Homestead picnic. It does not look like we will be able to go, unfortunately.
Our homestead sitter has 13 family members with COVID. So she doesn't want to put us at risk, which I really appreciate. Yeah,
same here, Gus.
That really doesn't leave us with anybody to take care of the animals for that long. So, yeah. I have a Kate message. Hang on.
Oh, nice, Karen.
Yeah, Kate. Message me about those, and I'll get those set up and ready for you. I should be able to have those out.
Yeah, we had every intention of going
tomorrow
to the
next day,
and then the whole COVID thing spiked back up. So.
Well, yeah, with the COVID numbers rising and just her family is being ravished with the virus. They've had one death in the family. I think one of them is on a ventilator. The rest are just basic, but
Matt and Sarah, in early spring is when we do our elderberry hardwood cuttings.
Not basic. A lot of people are not having a terribly hard time with COVID, and some people are. It's crazy. It's crazy how it works, but definitely praying for anybody and everybody that's dealing with that. But she doesn't want to expose us and our animals and our home, because normally when we go on a trip like that, she would come to stay here. She would stay in the house while we're not home. And I know there's no interaction, but still kind of sketchy.
I mean, we could plan something and she could fall ill and not be able to help us out, and we have to cancel everything. So
right.
I mean, there's that too.
Right.
So it's just easier just to postpone. It sucks, but it's just the smart thing to do. What else we got? I think there was. I should have wrote this down, y'all. I really should have wrote this down.
Oh, Kathy can't go either.
Amy had a birthday this week.
We said that already.
You did.
And then Kate had a birthday.
And
then Country Girl had a birthday.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there's several more, but that was just this week. And they're in line Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Not to rub it in, but Angela harvested apples and made me a pie.
Just rub it in.
You're borderline, buddy.
Kathy said I had a birthday in June. Well, happy birthday, Kathy.
And we had our anniversary.
Oh yeah, our anniversary was last week.
21st.
I have trouble keeping up with my own birthday some days. I almost missed our anniversary. He told me happy anniversary that morning. I was like, oh, is that today?
Simple Girl says my truck is covered in ash. Are you in the west coast? Is it all The fires that we keep hearing about, is that what's going on there?
Yep. Today, this
In
year will
Western
be my
Oregon.
last. Yeah, this year will be my last birthday that I'm counting forward.
No,
Starting.
don't say it's your last birthday. Good Lord.
Starting next year, I'm going to count backwards.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Definitely praying for the political situation.
I was being 25, Bill. Tiring. I'm going to count forward until I'm in heaven 10 years. She's 10 years older than her actual age, so they'll say how great she looks.
Oh, that's smart. Oh, hey, Barb. Barb, how did you make it through the storm? I know you're a little east of us. I don't think you're far enough into the path.
Happy whatever anniversary it is of your 29th birthday, right? Oh, man, that's good.
Barb says we did good. Good deal.
Awesome.
Hey, Thorhaven is here. We are doing pretty amazing. In fact, I think I'm about to get my second cup of coffee. I'm that amazing.
It's too hot. I'm sweating.
Oh.
So you get your coffee and I'm turning the AC down.
Okay.
Even my air conditioner fusses at me. The thermostat
Alistair, 3 days old
temporary.
in the NICU. Just had a PICC line inserted. Family. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely prayers. Abby, our youngest daughter, spent her first 5 years of 5 weeks of her life in the NICU. Abby was a preemie. She was born in the middle of December, so she spent her very first Christmas and New Year's in the NICU. Gonna be a long one. No, well, I mean we have to end by 8:30 because we got to go pick up Abby. I don't expect it to be a long one tonight.
But he is off for 2 weeks, so
Off for 2 weeks.
We'll see what Abby's next week looks like.
For the past week, I've been letting it slide. I haven't shaved, and then I get to go another 2 weeks without shaving.
So in the middle of the night, he's gonna hear meow, and it won't be an airplane. I'll be cutting streaks in that thing.
Them's fighting
to
words.
make you shave.
Oh, right. Yeah, it's 7:30 here, Central Time.
Oh, hallelujah. 20 miles away from the Lake Tahoe fire. Oh, dawn.
Yikes. Chickens on your front porch. All right.
December, baby. I know that month well as the rip-off month.
Yeah.
And see, we've tried really hard not to do that, but Abby and Katie were both Christmas baby. Abby is 2 weeks before Christmas, and Katie is a week after.
Katie's
is on New Year's.
1 week after Christmas.
Yeah.
My birthday is mid-November, which is 9 months after Valentine's Day, and I try not to think about that.
Stop.
I actually share my birthday with the Marine Corps, November 10th. Oh yeah, Lori's birthday is same as Abby's.
That's right. Yep, Abby's is 2 weeks before Christmas, and Katie's is a week after. So we really tried not to jumble up Christmas and birthdays all together, but sometimes it just happens.
Yeah. It's just the way it is.
My family has 12 birthdays between December 15th and January 6th. They all got ripped off.
Believe it or not, everyone that I know has a birthday this year. I'm gonna get some coffee. Whoa!
What?
The way the
Yeah, everything kind of
The
looks
way the sun
yellowy
is-
and I don't know.
because there's a
Yeah,
big
dad joke, right, Brett? Mhm.
the storm is to the south of us right now, and the sunset is reflecting off of it, so it looks like the sun is setting in the south, like as far as the colors and
Yeah,
light rays
I
on
don't know.
everything.
It's weird. He's not wrong. Don't encourage him. Please don't encourage him. Oh man.
Yes.
I think I saw on Facebook David and Allison are going to the New Orleans area.
Oh, are they going?
Yeah. They're making a trip up there or over there, I should say. So if we come across any
Oh.
more supplies to send, I think
Speaking
they're
of,
going this weekend.
now would be a good time to talk about those links where people can donate
Oh yeah.
to the organizations. That's what I was forgetting. I knew there was something.
I was born on Christmas. I got oh. Yep.
I was born on my birthday. It's like somebody planned it.
Shut up.
Hey, Lazarus, good to see you. All right, so
You know what you didn't do is go over the channel members
oh, I didn't.
at the beginning of the stream. I had it all open and ready, and I was on a roll, and that's not the newest list.
It is. I checked it and updated it. I want to say thank you to our channel members very quickly. You guys.
I'm gonna share our newest member channel link. I will be here for like 2 days trying to.
You know who you are. There's a few of you in here tonight. I just want to say thank you to Nunya, Texas on the back 20. They joined our channel last week.
Uh-oh.
Dutch Off-Grid Homesteading, Making Lemonade from Lemons, His Way Homestead, Melinda Elliott,
Okay.
Christine Beadle, A. Leslie, North Shore Preparedness, Grow Where You're Planted Homestead, From Kate's Kitchen and Inside Kate's Kitchen, All the Things Acres, Southern Blessed Homestead, The Tinkerer's Wife, Gary B., Homesteading with the Heberts, and Zen Incense Shop. Thank you guys so much for the help that you give us by joining our channel.
Did you say Nunya on the back?
Yeah, they're our newest member. Prepper Book Club is here. Hello.
There was a few people asking about membership. I'm just gonna quickly. Oh, wow.
We did figure out the link to help people.
Not we.
Okay, Amy did.
Amy figured out the link
Amy did.
on how to join
Hello.
our membership thing. So Kathy and Kate, if this may be one that you guys want to hang on to, I did put it in the Google list.
Kathy, that particular family pronounces it Hebert
Yeah.
because they're in New England.
We as in Amy. Hey, Sean. That is actually Sean in Alaska.
John, and he lives in Alaska.
And he's supposed to
How
catch
convenient.
me some salmon. So far, I think he's caught it.
All right, so
he slacking on the shipping part.
if you're interested in how to help
I gotta mess with you, Sean.
those affected by Hurricane Ida in southeast Louisiana.
First of all, we were looking into what reputable companies
Organizations,
right,
not companies.
to donate to, because there's so many GoFundMe's and all this kinds of stuff out there.
It's hard to know who to trust.
Right. So I've worked.
We did the legwork for you.
I did the legwork.
We.
Food banks would be one if you're local to the area and you can physically donate. This one is called 8 Days of Hope. They are actually going to be in the New Orleans area, not necessarily in New Orleans, but in the 6 parish area that was affected. There's 2 links there. One is to their donation page and one is to their main page, so that you can see what they are, what they're about, and what their ministry is all for, and what they are doing in the community. With 8 Days of Hope, 100% of the donation goes to the Hurricane Ida Relief Fund.
Lori, there are some blue roofs still in Southwest Louisiana from last year.
And blue roofs are going up all over the southeastern part of the state too. So, and south central part.
If you're unfamiliar with a blue roof, it's a tarp. People get their homes, their roofs tarp when there's damage.
Sean in Canada.
Yeah.
I don't know why I said it that way.
Hello. Good to see you.
So 8 Days of Hope is a great one.
8 Days of Hope is a ministry that don't just feed people. They work with people. They
are mucking out houses. They are tarping roofs. They are rebuilding.
Right.
In some things, they're cutting trees. They're doing all kinds of stuff.
They were here in Southwest Louisiana.
There you go. Operation Blue Roof. That's another
Hurricane Laura, Hurricane Delta, the ice storm in February, and the flooding in May. They were just recently. They were in Waverly, Tennessee, with the flash flood from a week or two ago.
There is still a group there.
Yeah, there's still some of them there.
They do have like big sponsors and things for 8 Days of Hope. So all of their overhead is covered. So everything that goes in that is donated in for Hurricane Ida goes to relief for Hurricane Ida.
There you go. Yeah. Unlike Goodwill, which the only thing good about Goodwill is the name. Only the name Goodwill sounds charitable. Nothing about Goodwill is charitable.
The other one is called Samaritan's Purse. They are very similar group where they go out hands-on. They're feeding people. They are bringing in donations and bringing in supplies. They're bringing in water. I know they helped us here in Southwest Louisiana last year. They were here quite a bit, actually, helping to fill out FEMA applications. And I know they were helping Red Cross.
For United Way. Red Cross is another one that that's questionable.
Yeah. And that's why I tried to stay away from those groups. These are Christian organizations. As a matter of fact, 8 Days of Hope works through one of our local churches, which is Our Savior's Church. I'm going to put a link there.
Kathy's helping us out with the links.
Yeah.
Too. Thank you, Kathy. Appreciate that.
Kathy's faster than I am.
Northern Girl Hobbies.
It took me all day to get these links set up and ready to copy and paste and click over.
Kathy does while we're talking. And
I didn't do. Hang on a minute. I'm supposed to do the whole link. Whoops.
Oh, you were supposed to do the description too.
Yeah. All right, let me try that. Okay. That's the link for Our Savior's Church. There are several locations, one of which is in Jennings, which is only a few miles east of here. But they have housed 8 Days of Hope. I know they did last year for Hurricane Laura. If you make a donation through them, it either goes through Mercy Chefs, which is a group that feeds, I think they feed 15,000 lunches per day, or meals per day. That's their goal. Or it goes through 8 Days of Hope. And through those websites, you can sign up to volunteer as well. So, John, if you guys want to come down here.
He got out just in time.
Figures.
He just left.
I had to miss one.
If I was younger and still had the energy I used to have about 10 plus years ago, I would be jumping at the chance to go help over
Well,
there.
not only that, but we have Abby that needs to get back and forth to work, and we have animals here that, it's really hard for us to get away for that long of a time period. I'm not opposed to driving over there and helping for a day or two, though.
We just got to make sure that we can get there and back, and
All right. I know.
All right, so there's that, and I'd rather you not, but if you want to send money directly to us for us to get it where it needs to go, then we can do that.
Yeah, I will go ahead and put up our PayPal. Please, guys, if this is for Hurricane,
Put a note. Yeah.
Please put a note on it to let me know that this is for hurricane relief.
Yeah, because I want to reiterate, we at Broussard Homestead do not need help.
No, we are good. We are good here. If you feel more comfortable sending your money through us, I promise you I will make sure that it gets to OSC or 8 Days of Hope or Samaritan's Purse. And OSC is Our Savior Church. That's actually, my mom and my sister are both members of that church, and we have done some. We've gone a few times. I usually watch the online thing because it's so much easier than driving the 20 miles over there.
I'm just not much of a people person. If I can visit someone online or attend church online, then I'd prefer that.
Well, it's a huge congregation, and right now with all the COVID stuff, it just they're encouraging smaller groups.
I need to change that because I do enjoy like when we have YouTube get-togethers and stuff. I love that routine stuff. I just don't like to be out. Be ready today. What's up, dude? Yes, we are well.
We are okay. We are safe. We did have a little pop-up storm this evening, but the bees are still tied down.
Yeah, I was a little concerned that because it came up right before we were going to go live.
I was afraid it was going to mess up our internet. Yes, please leave a note that hurricane relief, Hurricane Ida, something like that, so I know those I'm going to pull together and make one big donation at a time, all together, because we plan on doing a financial donation as well. We have been kind of cleaning out prepper supplies and things like that of things that we can pull together and at least send. We have a little bit of experience in knowing, what's useful. They are going to be inundated with water, ice, and MREs.
So, Karen Davenport, I certainly understand where you're coming from, because when Hurricane Laura came through our side of the state last year, that's what I needed help to tarp the roof, and then everything else we were good.
Right.
There were things that were kind of tore up and stuff, but it was manageable by us. We got the help that we needed, and I would send people along. Go help this guy. I know this guy's got a tree on his house. That sort of thing.
Have a great night living a road life.
Maranatha, 5 virgins. Have a great night.
There's a ton of things that, everybody wants to bring food and water. Right. Towels, cleaning supplies. Toiletries, flashlights, batteries, gas, fuel. Right now, there is a 2-hour wait in line at a gas station. And everybody's trying to run a generator. So... yeah, things are getting kind of crazy. I know help is on the way. I know there are National Guard officers or soldiers on the ground. I watched the thing earlier today. our governor said there's over 6,000 soldiers on the ground helping.
Well, I can tell you this.
But
the people of this area, especially the Cajuns, but I know it extends all over the South, from Texas all the way across to Georgia, Florida. Surely it goes beyond that, but I'm telling you what I know. We are family. When somebody hurts, we all hurt. When somebody's in need, we do what we can to fill that need for one another. We don't wait for government. We don't wait for charity. We help each other. That's what we do. So that's why we're talking about this tonight. That's why we're giving you options. And if you can't or you choose not to donate, no sweat. It's okay. Prayers are essential as well. Mobile laundry station. Yeah. We have, Karen, a, it looks like a plunger. It's but instead of the soft rubber plunger end, it's a hard plastic, and you use it like a plunger, like you're
it's a laundry aerator, but yeah, it's not a plunger.
You use that to wash your clothes in the tub. Abby, that was Abby's job.
I promise it's never been in the toilet.
Abby jumped on that opportunity. That was her way to help out.
Right. The National Guard is really busy. They're doing rescues and they're helping out around the hospitals and things like that. But the National Guard is coming in. They're bringing ice. They're bringing MREs. They're bringing water. They're going to be bringing those types of things. So it's all the other little things that people don't think of. Laundry soap.
Lots of
laundry soap. That was one thing that Scratch Made brought for us that I didn't think about. I didn't have enough of. That's one of those things I didn't really think to prep ahead, I guess.
Oh wow.
I don't know why.
Shelly's nephew just graduated boot camp and got sent to help.
Wow.
Yeah, that's one thing. It took a little while. It took probably about a week or so for it to get there. But in Lake Charles last year, we had to. I don't remember who it was. I think it was Tide, or one of those big.
Yeah, it was Tide. The laundry truck.
Yeah, it was a trailer truck.
The problem is there was only 10 people could use it at one time. So you'd wait in line for hours and hours and hours, then they'd close up for the night and go home. And people were left there with nothing. Yeah. Have a way to do your own laundry.
Brian, this year for this storm, we did not. We were well out of the path of the storm. Last year for Hurricane Laura and Hurricane Delta.
Yeah, we were out for 2 weeks for Laura power. And
Laura was the bad one.
Yeah. We were out.
Oh, nice. We just got confirmation to get our skirting done on our mobile home after a year.
Yeah.
We're finally getting it done, and our home's going to be 100%.
Yeah, we were out 2 weeks for Laura, and I want to say a week and a half.
Yeah, there were some
for Delta.
Some parts of Southwest Louisiana were out for longer.
Oh yeah, definitely.
A lot longer. I don't remember. Bill, I don't know if Bill is still in here. He was a little while ago here in the chat.
He said 6 weeks.
From the Cajun Homestead. He's well north of Lake Charles, and I believe that he said they were out for 6 weeks.
Yeah, he's out in the sticks too. So
Homestead Aquarius, have a great night. Thank you for stopping by.
I say out in the sticks. He's not in the city. So
rural. Yeah,
it takes longer. I have trouble with the word rural.
I do too.
Rural. Yeah, it sounds like I'm slow.
Yeah.
So I try not to say it.
Vulnerable. That's another one.
Yeah. At least you would get the skirting done after item. I like it would have been done before, and it would take. Yeah. That's why I waited. That's exactly why I waited. And I'm really hoping that we don't have any more storms this year. Um, but if we do have insurance and we'll get it done again. I mean, I really don't want to. I don't want to have to do any more repairs to the house. I think that's the final thing for the house. Um, there was something else.
I enjoy. I'll be honest with you. I enjoyed the service that we could provide as firemen
Right.
after the hurricanes last year. I enjoyed the faster paced, kind of, having some leeway, not everything by the book, because you just, situations where you just kind of do what you got to do. I enjoyed that. I did not enjoy seeing people hurting and lose, over a loss.
Any idea what direction Larry might take?
Yeah, I was looking at that. It
I
looks like it's a fish storm. Just it looks like it's going to stay out in the Atlantic.
It better stay out in the Atlantic. It needs to stay way away.
Larry is the next named storm. I don't know what stage it's at yet. It's also predicted to be a category 4. I don't know why all of the storms are so strong now.
When
They
does
used to not be
hurricane
that way.
season end? I think it's November the 7th.
Yeah, not till November. Yeah, we're still in the peak.
Well, yeah. Delta hit us October the 7th, October 6th, October 7th, something like that. So
Sean, we did get smoked at the firehouse last year. In fact, the there's still damage to the firehouses right now. Two of the 10 fire stations in Lake Charles are uninhabitable. We've got trucks with crews on them at different other stations still responding to the same area. So it takes a little while to get. We're doing our best. We're doing the best that we can.
There's a lot of people in Lake Charles and in the Lake Charles area. Lake Charles, I say Lake Charles, but also in Cameron Parish, which is south of Lake Charles. They still don't have homes. Their homes are not livable.
Okay.
You
Drop
know,
says I forget it. I wasn't here. I'm talking about my lifetime, what I've been prepping for, and it might be another one of those cyclical things.
Okay, Kathy, I need you to take a big, huge fan, bring it outside, face it south, and just blow all that cooler weather down here.
That would be awesome.
Because at 105, 108 degree heat index, it is brutal.
To?
Huh? Oh,
that's Sean.
Sean. Okay, not Kathy, Sean. Even bigger fan because you're a little further north.
If you both get fans,
there you go.
That would be great. Thank you, Kate. Thank you very much. The recognition is not necessary, but it certainly helps morale.
Okay, Lori, you get a fan too. See, if enough of you up north get fans and start blowing them south, we could actually keep the storms at bay. So
Karen, that's very important. Backups for backups, yes, because we borrow a saying from the military: 2 is 1, 1 is none. Redundancy. If you've got just have more than one way to do things. Because we have a couple little solar chargers, and we also have a crank radio that we can charge phones with. So, and plus you can.
Oh, Donna's in Ontario. She said I have fans too.
Nice. If you've got the fuel to run your vehicle, you've got a small compartment that you can air condition and charge your phones.
Yep. Solar chargers on Amazon are about $40-$50.
Hey, it's Courtney's husband's wife. Hi, Courtney.
Wow. Hey, Albany Mountain.
Amanda.
Wow. That really threw me off. We have somewhere, I don't know what you did with it, but it looks like a giant phone. It's a solar panel.
Let me see if I can
And we
find
can
that real
charge our phones off of it and stuff. I think you can charge up to 3 phones at a time. But you can also plug it into an outlet to recharge it. So it doesn't have to be solar power. Oh wow. Ellie's gonna set up a fan for me too. So we might actually get a cool front next week. If enough people will put their fans facing south, maybe we'll get a cool front. I'll take a cool front. It doesn't even have to be cold. Cooler than 105 would be fantastic.
Fantastic. There you go.
That's what we were talking about. Yeah. It's a solar panel, and it's got.
You can charge up to three.
Yeah, it's
three
three
devices
phones.
at once.
But it's also, I'm not going to turn it on because I will blind everybody, but this is actually a flashlight.
Yeah, this whole side of this thing is a light.
It's pretty bright. But what they call a cold front down here is not what we know of a cold front to be up north. Yeah, well.
I don't even know what brand this is or anything. There's a model number, but I don't see a. That's odd.
Okay, if anybody wants one of these, let me know. Send me a message on Facebook, and I can get you the link as to where I got it, because I have the link on Facebook, on Amazon. Somebody push the button.
It doesn't matter. It's gonna go off in a minute.
It's got little lights up here to tell you how well it's charged. It actually, we need to put it charging a little bit.
Yeah.
But those were great during the hurricane, because I was able to put that thing sitting in an open window and plug my phone into it. When we were outside working in the yard, I would just stick it out on the porch or whatever and let it charge up.
How fast do you think you could look that up?
Oh,
Is it in your?
it's yeah.
It was an Amazon thing, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna look it up because yeah.
Okay, David, Southern Ohio Prepping, put a link for one. That might be it. I can't. I'm afraid to click and screw up the stream.
Yeah, don't do that.
Because I've done that before.
Don't do that.
Our internet here is not the most reliable.
I'm looking.
Okay. Harvey's back. Kate's back. Oh,
there it is.
Fishes and Loaves says she's got to go. I hope I caught you before you left.
Oh,
Thank you for coming by, Carol.
apparently it's not there anymore.
Oh, it no longer exists. Go to the chat if you would.
Stinks.
Try clicking on Dave's link.
Solar charger. It's a solar charger. It's 25,000 mAh.
They may not make that
That
particular
particular
one.
one, yeah. Oh,
Okay, Kathy, North Storm Brepstetter has to go. Thank you so much for your services tonight, Kathy, and the visit.
Oh, that one's actually even better. That one folds out and stuff. This one
nice.
Doesn't fold out. That's it.
Check
right
out
here.
that. Check
This
out the
is it
link
right here.
that Southern Ohio Prepping put in the chat. That one's pretty cool.
Yeah, there's a couple of them. There's one for $22.99. It's
Very similar to the one we got. Might grab that one up too. I like gadgets.
Okay. Oh, this is going to be a really long link.
No, I didn't mean post that. I meant like
I know.
I would buy that.
Yeah, that's.
I don't know. No, that's not going to work.
It's not going to do it. That's what I was trying to see. It's not going to work.
If the link is too long, it's not going to.
Yeah, I know.
It's not going to work. Sonny's Place. What's up, Emma?
Yeah, the one that Southern Ohio Prepping has, that one actually came up to a really nice portable charger.
Oh, that's true.
That was the same size as the one we have. and everything. So I actually used the solar charger to charge my laptop
Where did
after
again,
the
Homestead
hurricane.
says we have 2 orange and black one, or an orange and black one for 22, and it's great. Had it for years.
Mm-hmm.
Even ran it over with a lawnmower.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Nice. But yeah, those are great to have, portable solar panels of any type. You know, now I'm finding out they have solar powered fans, which I will be getting one because you can put the solar panel in the window. I've seen people take painter's tape. I've been watching videos on it.
Right.
Somebody took painter's tape and taped the panel to the window, and then you can set up the fan. You at least have airflow that way.
Oh yeah, because it sucks so bad when hot air is just not moving.
Well, for most of that, you were gone.
Well, I know.
You had backup generators at the firehouse and things like that for the most part. Me and Abby, we did it for 4 solid days in 107-degree heat index.
But now we have a generator.
Yes, thanks to an amazing subscriber, we have a generator, and we went out and purchased a window unit air conditioner, so we can actually cool the entire living room and kitchen area of our home, and keep it fairly cool. So hallelujah. That was a game changer.
Unfortunately,
it really was a game changer.
Courtney, I'm going to have to agree with Dave at Southern Ohio Prepping about Harbor Freight stuff. If it's something that could save your life, Harbor Freight is probably not the place to shop for those things. No, I'm being serious. I
know.
But like if you wanted to like toy around with something and learn how something works and then purchase something better later, then yeah, Harbor Freight's
Big Dreams has an amazing question. Do you have to store a lot of gas for the generator? The generator takes about 5 gallons of gas to run for about 12 hours.
No.
Yes. We ran it all day long on a can of gas.
Yep. A whole day is 24 hours.
No. We filled it 7 in the morning and 7 at night.
With half of the 5-gallon can each time.
Was it really?
Yes. So about 5 gallons.
Okay. I'm
goes
wrong.
For about.
It's been a while.
Yeah, right.
But I remember I had an alarm set for 7 a.m. and 7 p.m.
Right. So
here we go.
About 5 gallons per day for the generator that we had.
Right.
That we used for the power that the burden that we put on it.
So 5 gallons for about 24 hours. Yes.
Hidden within myself.
Our generator, however, we have what's called dual fuel. So we can run it with either gas or propane. And thanks to my brilliance, knowing that there was a freaking freeze coming, I don't know. That was a gut feeling. That was all God, I promise. That was all God telling me to do that. We got a 250-gallon propane tank installed this past December, January, and the freeze came in February. Yeah. So we can actually run the run the generator off of propane as well. So yeah,
it can run on gasoline or propane.
Right.
And when
we're getting it set up to where we can run it straight from the big propane tank.
At the same time, she decided that we were going to change over our electric stove to a gas stove, which has been amazing. I loved it. I hated that old electric coil stove.
Mm-hmm.
And we upgraded to a larger refrigerator that is more energy efficient as well. So we don't have,
and the heater behind you.
We don't have such a draw on the generator.
Right.
Because we have the fridge Plus, we have an upright freezer, plus a window unit, and plus lights here and there. And the generator does not struggle. And it's not a big generator.
Right.
It's I think it's a 45. Is that right? 4,500?
It's 6,500.
6,500. That's right. But when it runs on gasoline, it's 6,500. When it runs on propane, I think it's 4,800. It's less.
Yeah, it's a little bit less on the propane, but it's enough to run what we need, and that's perfect. We also got a heater installed that runs off the propane, and we tested it during the freeze.
Oh Lord, I got too much stuff open here. Nope, you can't see it. There it is. It's this white thing right here.
We tested it during our Snowmageddon in February.
Hey, bub.
And it actually warmed the entire house, which is 1,700 square feet.
Yeah, we ran that for the 4 hours that we were out of power and never struggled. We were only out for 4 hours, and it was in the daytime. So we opened the blinds for light, we turned on the heater, and we put coffee going on the stove in the camping pot. Coffee. What am I trying to say?
Percolator?
It's percolator. Well, yeah. We're going to go with that.
I don't know what you're trying to say.
Had a Biden moment.
Wow. Okay, on that note, I'll be right back.
Hey, we're going to have to sign off.
Not right now?
Yes.
Why?
Yes. We're going to go. Guys, if you have any prayer requests.
I was going to go potty.
Oh, really? You're good. Wow.
Well, no, seriously. I know.
Yeah. We got just a few more minutes that we need to get ready and go pick up Abby. So
yeah, I know.
So if you have any prayer requests, other than, obviously we're praying for those in
the path of the storm, the wildfires, the floods, all the craziness.
Praying for
prayers for everyone to be safe.
Just people, I'm just going to say it like this, people being oppressed throughout the world. People being taken advantage of and abused, or whatever the case. Whatever the case. Prayers for David, absolutely. God bless you, Kate, and have a great night. The powers that be pull their heads out of their butts.
I'm not writing that.
With a nice sound.
Stop. Okay. Good night, Kate. We are definitely praying for you and for David and your parents.
You turn that air down? Man,
yes.
It's still hot.
No, it's because you drank 2 cups of coffee.
Karen says her cousin.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my goodness. Wow. I don't know why that was hidden. Maybe it's because you were asking people to go look at your video, and
what was
I approved it. Bub's comment there.
Oh, well, that explains it. It's Bub, that's why. They're on to him.
YouTube's like, hold on, it's that guy. All right. Okay. Prayers for the family of Chief Brown.
Yeah.
If you weren't here at the beginning of the show tonight.
Not only his family, but his fire department family as well.
Those affected by his passing. Chief Ken Brown, also known as Beagle Family Fund, sometimes in our chats. And the father of the Mr. McCool, who is a channel that's sometimes in our chats. He lost his battle with cancer this week, and he'll be laid to rest on Friday.
Tomorrow.
Oh yeah, that is tomorrow.
Mhm.
Well, we love you back, Courtney.
Courtney's the one that helped me find the link for the join button.
Join button. Yeah. All right.
Because Courtney's smarter than you.
She's a smart guy.
All right. Wow. Oh.
You know. All right, guys.
Oh man.
So where do I need to go from here? I hate to say goodbye. I don't ever know how to. Even ending just like regular videos, not just live streams. Even ending regular videos, I'm all awkward. I'm like, I'm never
That's
good at
because
it.
you're a Cajun. It takes us an hour to say goodnight.
We're gonna go. We're gonna walk you to your car. You roll down the window. We'll stand out there for a little while. All right. Anyhow.
I have to say goodnight because I have to go potty.
Okay.
Good night and God bless. And thank you for coming to visit with us. And I'm sure we may end up having another live stream, just kind of pop in, possibly during the week, especially now that he's home, and
do some videos too,
and do things like that. So you never know.
God bless you guys.
Stay safe. Make sure to put your prayer request in the chat if in case I missed anything. If you have anything that pops up during the week, feel free to message me. And we'll see you guys next week. Love you. God bless. Stay safe.
See you soon.